It's my bike. Let me tell you a story about it.
A year and a half. I've waited a year and a half and it's finally here. I'm so excited to tell you guys a little bit about this, a little bit about the journey that I've had with it so far. I've had about 500 miles so far on it. Bunch of mixed riding, some with passengers, some without passengers. So that's a 360. I got the black on black with the metal panels because I'm probably going to beat it up quite a bit. Let's start with the tires. They are the dual sport type tires, branded CyberX. They're going to be having some off-road ones later, but these are the ones that were going out. I was like, just give me it as soon as you can because I need it in my hands. And now I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about it. That's the brake light. During the day, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll show you that. Hydraulic disc brakes all the way around, so on the back and the front. You also have your pegs there for your passenger. The one way on the crank is not the click click type, but no matter what position you start from, and it's completely silent. So that's really, really cool. So that was the basic 360. I got the one headlight instead of the 3 bar. So on the right side is going to be your front brake. On the left side is going to be your rear brake. Let me show you from this side. So to turn it on, let me pull this key out and put it back in. Look, it's brand new. I still got plastic on the thing. Yeah, plastic. So once you turn the key to the right, that'll turn on all the auxiliaries, your horn, all that jazz. To actually turn the bike on, you hold the power button for 3 seconds, and that'll turn everything on. But at this point, everything else, like your auxiliaries, you can also turn on. Let me turn the screen up and remove this plastic real quick. Another reason that it's hard to see right now is I changed the settings to make brightness all the way to the bottom, because when I ride at night, it does tend to get in the way. Let me get up close of that. Not in the way, but kind of blind you, if that makes sense, with more light coming towards you. So, but to enter the menu on here, all you have to do is double click the menu button marked by the M. So we'll double click that. Let me change the settings, the brightness, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. Select what you want to change, press menu, and then up to change the brightness. Press menu again to exit that. Let me go down to exit, press menu again. Alright, so now you guys can see what I do in here. So to change the power levels, here is plus on the left to go up, down to go down. Pretty self-explanatory. I tend to keep it at 0 when I'm not using it or if I'm handing it off to people, because then the throttle won't be active. Because people tend to grab the throttle, and if they don't know what they're doing, yeah, they get twisted, and then they go for a little ride that they weren't expecting. So I tend to hold the brake and then also lock the brake. So when I hand it to somebody, they're not getting hurt. Here are some of the lights. I'm going to show you some of the lights from the front so you can see what they kind of look like. So that's running. Here's a signal light. The other signal light. I know, real exciting stuff, guys. But just want to cover it all, just so if you have any questions. You have hazard lights, so they do work. Then you have your headlight, and then your high beam. Pretty significant difference between a regular beam and high beam. I typically run with my high beams on at night because I'm not playing that game. So there's your hazards, there's your control, there's a horn, your signal left and right, and then your, again, sorry, not control, but your control from running lights to headlights is up there. One thing to note is when you're holding your brakes, you can't see signal lights from the back. So let me unlock this real quick. Show you what it means. So that is to the right. So if I'm holding my brakes, it just shows all red, solid red like I did. So that's to the left. During the day, it's kind of hard to see. So I might be doing some auxiliary stuff there. That's the basics. Here's your Bluetooth. Turn it on, turn it off. And that's how you would connect to your phone, bump your music, get your navigation, annoy your neighbors, etc. Oh, another thing that people were asking about is how do I adjust the ride height? So it's actually done on the back. What you do is you remove this here bolt, and then you scoot it down to the bottom one, and that's basically going to tuck the bottom end, or like lower the bottom end, and that'll be easier for you to get on and get off. Show you how to charge real quick. It is a separate key. Just turn that key to unlock. Pull this tab back here to unlock. Going to reveal your XT90. You're going to grab that, plug that into your charger, and then plug it into the wall. They were pretty adamant about that. I'm not sure why. Then unplug from the wall and then from the XT90, and that's how you charge. We're going to get into some riding footage now. I'll hop in every once in a while with just thoughts and things you may need to know about what's going on here. first thing you want to know is a lot of what I did was with a passenger. Well, at least a lot of the stuff you'll see is with a passenger. I was testing range with a passenger, without a passenger. Without a passenger, I can clear 100 miles fairly easy. Just don't gun it the whole time, obviously. With a passenger, if I'm kind of cruising and mixed riding, so for example, some of this stuff, you'll see some of the hills we went up. Did 60 miles with a passenger. When I wasn't going up hills, I was kind of chilling. This is actually the steepest hill in San Diego County. It's called Dictionary Hill. There's a lot of videos of people with skateboards and stuff. I had to attack it basically by myself, try it. I didn't feel comfortable with the passenger. I don't know if it'll go up. That'll be a challenge for another day. I slowed down towards the top because you can't actually see over the top, so if somebody was there, I would have smacked them. But it took care of it, no problem. Right after that, we went to Mount Helix, which is another mountain. So mountain to another mountain. Again, passenger on the back. We're pushing probably 400 pounds between the two of us. So no problems going up hills or anything. At the very top, yes, if you got two people and it's like past half battery, you may need to slow down, but no problems really. This is one of the things I really love about this bike. Nobody really cares if you take it on trail because it's a bike, and then if you need to, you can open it up on the streets to clear some mileage between you and where you need to go. But I discovered all these little paths and all these little things I haven't ever actually known. I've lived in San Diego my whole life, and some of the stuff I've never been to. So I'd say that's one of the things that I really enjoy about this. You know, the retail is going to be $6,000 is what they're saying. I can vouch for the 50 mile an hour they said it would hit, for sure, done already. The 100 miles they say you'll get, for sure, done already. And I'm really excited for the future, what they're going to come with upgrades and all that kind of stuff. Because I talked to Ollie, and he has a good vision. It should be fun to see what people are able to do with this. I know I'm going to modify mine. So I guess that'll transition into the next section. The next segment is going to be talking about some of the cons, I guess you could say. The main one for me anyway, after 500 miles, is I feel like the seat might be a little inadequate, or maybe my butt is just inadequate. I don't know, but so far that's about the biggest thing. I put on rearview mirrors because, you know, driving in the city, that helps a lot, and it wouldn't be a DZ video without some drone footage. With that said though, I am going to be doing a whole lot of things, a whole lot of modifications. I'm going to take this thing camping. You're going to see some exciting stuff. I think some things that'll be like, what? We're going to do some challenges with it. I have a lot of different fun with it. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, feel free to tag along, hit the subscribe, the like, you know, all the different things that YouTubers say to do. But here it is, the Black Beast. Overall, would I buy it again? Yes. I've already got pretty much my money's worth of happiness out of it, so I'll be doing a whole lot more of this. Thanks, Zion.